Tesla considered further experimentation with scalar wave technology too dangerous for obvious reasons. He knew that scalar waves could be used to create man-made earthquakes or to create remote disintegration weapons. This is why he made the decision before his death to divide his lifelong research over multiple locations in different countries. That way, no one country could gain a power advantage over the rest of the world by weaponizing technology based on his research. After his death in 1943, the FBI and other intelligence agencies in the United States were actively involved in confiscating and suppressing many of Tesla's documents, including plans for his, quote, death ray weapon and his earthquake machine, deeming them top secret lest they fall into, quote, enemy hands. And it is my contention that this technology did, in fact, fall into enemy hands called the United States government. And it was used on September 11th, 2001. Now, before you scoff at this, take a look at some of the evidence I'll present here today. The first thing I'll ask people is, if you never saw the events of 2011 or heard the official explanations as were given to us by the government and the mainstream media, and you took a look at these following pictures, would you yourself describe that as a collapse?
No way.
Or would you look at that and say, that is more akin to an explosion, a massive explosion, in fact, a disintegration? Are we witnessing a collapse there, or is that the building being disintegrated? What kind of energy is required? As scientists who may be out there listening, is the potential energy in a building of the mass of the World Trade Center and the force due to gravity and some burning kerosene enough to produce that kind of kinetic energy? Once again, the question I ask people to honestly ask themselves, if you did not hear the official narrative and knew nothing about the events of that day, would you describe what you are seeing there as a collapse? That's all I ask. This is a very brilliant woman who I highly suggest everyone really look into the empirical data that she has presented in her book. This is Dr. Judy Wood. She wrote a book called Where Did the Towers Go? Evidence of Directed Free Energy Technology on 9/11. Everybody in this room should read this book and pay close attention to the evidence that Judy Wood presents. And she doesn't really jump to a lot of conclusions. The book is really a book of evidence that she presents. I highly recommend people checking it out.